Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 717. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on the link on the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Facebook page if you would like to join me on camera, to shoot the breeze, say hello, or to promote yourself and or your business. And if you could share this out, I'd really love that because then more people here in Durham and indeed find out what is happening. One thing I think I forgot to do was to post the link on Facebook. Let me check real quick. Not going anywhere. So let's see. So I just went to another page. Let's see. Did I forget? I did. Okay, let me add that real quick. Just in case somebody wants to join me on camera live. If you're watching the replay, this won't make any difference. Alrighty, I'm back. So, okay, let's do this real quick. There. Okay, so let's get the show started and see what's happening. So I'm going to the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page where there's really some great programs that you can sign up for or volunteer for. Just go up and down the page and see what pertains to you. I think one of my favorites has always been the toilet rebate program that the city runs. It's just so practical. So basically, okay, imagine you're living in an old house, old bathroom, old toilet. So when you flush an old toilet, you can use maybe 6-7 gallons of water per flush. But if you live in a new modern home with a new modern toilet, you're only using like 1.5 gallons. So you're really saving a lot on your water bill. Just imagine with every flush, just imagine that. So the toilet rebate program works like this. So you buy a newfangled, modern toilet, and then the city of Durham will put $100 on your, they won't give you $100, but they'll put $100 on your water bill. So they're paying for $100 of your water bill. So it just so happens that these newfangled toilets are around $100. So in essence, it's kind of like getting a free toilet in a way. And then down the road, you're saving so much on your water bill that is really, really worth looking into. So check it out. It's a great program. It's right there on the Word page. So you go to 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟.com, then you scroll down or click on the Word page, and then you'll find it under City of Durham. It's a really cool program. Oh, by the way, if you have it installed, because now you can look at a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of people do this. They fix things by watching YouTube videos and learning that way. If you don't have the confidence to do that, and I don't blame you, it's a lot. But instead you hire a plumber to do it, the city won't pay for that. They will only pay for the toilet. So they need to see it itemized, if that's the right word. So, but anyway, even if you do that, still down the road, you're saving so much on your water bill that, again, is worth doing that as well. All righty. Let's see. The Durham County, excuse me. The Durham County libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown. I'll be telling you about these online classes that you can take. They're offered across the state at all the different community colleges, and they don't, they don't mind if you don't live in their city. Maybe somewhere in, let me try to think of another county in North Carolina. I know there's only 100 of them. Orange. I don't know. If there's another community college in whatever county, they don't mind. If you sign up, you're here in Durham and they're way west, doesn't matter. The classes are totally free. They're live, which means that you can ask questions, which adds a lot to the whole thing, the whole class situation. So today is the 17th. So let's see what classes are being offered today. So here's one, totally free, like I said, from 5:30 until 6:30. Here's a free class, DIY Food and Product Photography Part 2. Don't worry about it being Part 2. If you missed Part 1, that's fine. They'll catch you up. But it's a really good way to learn how to take really scrumptious photos. I know if you're taking pictures of food, if you have a food truck or whatever, or you're making products that you want to. So you want them to look the best that they can be. If it's food, you want them to get hungry when they see the photo. You want the photo to be that good. So this class is being offered from 5:30 until 6:30. Here's another one from 6 until 9, marketing photography concepts. Wow, they're going to be getting really into it. 3 hours. This is going to be intense. You definitely might want to check that one out if you want to improve the pictures on your website, or if you're doing business as a photographer, or if that's just part of what you do. Here's another one from 7 until 8:30, startup loans, how to start the process. So that's important to know if you want to take out a loan to get your business started, or if you want to expand your business. Okay, let's see what's happening with SCORE. SCORE has free mentors. You can, let me tell you what SCORE stands for. Service Corps of Retired Executives. So you can get a mentor. They can really help you along the way with lots of advice and information, especially if they're retired from your line of work or business. So you can meet with them in person, on the phone, online, whatever. So they also have free webinars, and they're live too, so you can ask questions. So they're not going to have one today, but they're going to have one tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's why I'm telling you about it now. So at 1 o'clock, they're going to have a free webinar, how to protect your business and invention using trademarks, patents, and copyrights. It's important to know the difference between all of those. Trademark, patents, and copyrights, very important. So you want to protect your work, your logo, even the copy on your website. You want to protect all that. So definitely take the class if you like and learn more about it. It's going to be tomorrow. I do have a link. So you scroll down on the word page to SCORE, click on the link. You can read more, and then you can also register. Okay, let's go to the school tools page. A couple of things happening. School tools. Okay, you might know about A+ test prep already. You know what? I need to move this keyboard. I have to remember to do that every day. Okay, A+ test prep and academic services. They have a whole line of classes and seminars and workshops for students who want to get into college and university, who want to really get the most out of their educational career. So on Saturday, they're going to have a free workshop for high school students, and it's called ACT or SAT. Which test is best for me? That's going to be on Saturday from 11 until 12:30. It's free. It's at 3500 Westgate Drive, Suite 403. That's right over there in the same neighborhood as it's real close to where Target is, off of Highway 15501. So you might want to check that out. So you can actually go down 15501 and then turn on Westgate, and it's right there, or very close to right there. You just go down a couple of blocks and turn right if you're coming off of 15501. So this is for high school students who want to figure out whether to take the SAT or the ACT. Sometimes it makes a difference. Sometimes it doesn't, depending on the school. It might depend on your major. I don't know. But look into it. So also, if you're wondering, if you're a younger student and you're wondering what's it all about, if you do well on the ACT or SAT, that increases your chance of getting like college scholarships and financial aid opportunities, that sort of thing. So it's kind of important to study up on it and to do well on whichever test you plan to take, the ACT or the SAT. I remember just taking one. I don't know if it's worth taking both. I don't know. You can find out by taking the class this Saturday from at 11 until 12:30. And here's a big event I've been talking up for at least a couple of weeks. Um, Black Girls Code, they're hosting a 3-day Black Girls Code Raleigh-Durham boot camp. This is a national organization. So the local boot camp is going to be here in Durham at the W.G. Pearson Center, 600 East Umstead Street, which is just east of the Stanford L. Warren Library. So that's going to be this coming Monday, the 22nd, through Wednesday, the 24th. It's an all-day thing from 9 until 4. So this is for Black girls, ages 11, 12, and 13. Get them interested in STEAM. Maybe they might want to, go into a STEAM study a STEAM program in college. Of course, get a head start in high school as well. So STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, the arts, mathematics. So anything in those areas can be considered STEAM. So these girls will be coming up with, by learning coding, their own apps, their own games. That's a great way to make money. I've heard of young people, not kids. I've heard of young people putting together really cool games and programs, putting them up on the, so the rest of us can buy them. It's the Apple Store and wherever the Google, Android, wherever they get their apps. I don't know. But anyway, the Google Store, whatever it's called. I've heard of young people making lots of money. So it's not the whole name of the game, of course, but it's a really great way to find success and to learn more. So this camp, like I said, it's a 3-day camp, so to speak, all-day camps. $30 per camper for the whole thing, for all 3 days, $30. If that's too much, if you don't happen to have that, they have scholarships. I would suggest you write to them right now, immediately, because you want to claim that scholarship. If they've got one left, you want to see if you can get it for your child, grandchild, niece, whatever. So check it out. It's a 3-day coding camp run by Black Girls Code. You can read all about it on the school tools page. All right, let's go to the health page, to your health. Got your COVID numbers if you're interested, of course. Let's see. ADF has something going on. They do this every week, and it's so thoughtful. The American Dance Festival has free classes for people with Parkinson's disease and their care partners. My dad had Parkinson's. It really affects your movement. Sometimes it's almost like they get stuck. It's very odd. I'm not sure. I never did read up on it. I never did read what causes Parkinson's. But my dad had Alzheimer's and Parkinson's at the same time. So it's almost as if Parkinson's was a big deal, but dealing with the Alzheimer's kind of almost caused us not to even worry about the Parkinson's. It was a lot to deal with. So Parkinson's, so it's called Dance for Parkinson's. It's going to be today from 2 until 3:15. It's free. So I've got a phone number for you to call if you need information. But I do want to point out, just south of the building, which is at 721 Broad Street, they have their own parking lot, which is really nice. So definitely check that out. Now, if you can't make it today, they'll be having another free class tomorrow, also from 2 until 3:15. Okay, let's see. Oh, Blood Connection. They're having a blood drive. You can help them save lives by donating blood. So Blood Connection, they are at the Durham VA Medical Center on Fulton Street, over there by Duke Hospital. They're already there and will be there until 3. And they have another crew at Revco Solutions, 2700 Meridian Parkway, which is right off of Highway 55. So they're already there, and they will also be there until 3. And then tomorrow, they will be at Aspida Financial Services on Englert Drive from 11:30 until 2. That's tomorrow. And then they'll have another crew at the Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church, obviously on North Elizabeth Street, and that will be from 1 until 6 tomorrow. Okay, let's go to the Health Events page. Let's go to the top of the page and then click on the big blue button and see what support groups are meeting. So let's scroll down here. Let's see. Who is meeting today? Let's see. Okay, told you about the American Dance Festival. Okay, at 3 o'clock, from 3 until 4:30, the Metastatic Cancer Support Group meeting for women will be held online, again, from 3 until 4:30, and it's run by Duke. Here's another meeting from 4 until 5:30, free online. The Blood and Marrow Transplant Survivorship Support Group, they will be meeting virtually as well, also run by Duke. Renew Wellness, they're going to host a knee pain seminar at O2 Fitness, 3103 Shannon Road. That's going to be today at 4:45 p.m., where physiotherapist 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗕, she's going to explain and describe knee pain. And if you already have knee pain, you know what it feels like. But also you will learn the latest. You know what? I'm not going to say she, because I think Ashley can be a boy's name too. So I'm just going to say Hodge will explain and describe knee pain and the latest in treatment strategies. Free admission. So again, that's going to be at 4:45 at O2 Fitness. And that is the beautiful area with all the big murals on the buildings as you're driving down University Drive going south. So yeah, it's a beautiful area. And what else is over there? You turn right after, if you're coming off of University Drive and you see the cookout, I think you can turn like right there after the cookout. If you're coming off of 15501, I can't remember, but you'll find it. Just come off of Shannon Road and it should be easy to find because it's where the beautiful buildings are. Okay, let's see. Told you about Parkinson's. Okay, that's it. Okay, let us now go to the Senior Scope page. I was just at the Durham Center for Senior Life just a few minutes ago. So I had to rush back home. Let's see. Let me see. So today's Wednesday. Oh, Spanish class is at 1 o'clock for those of us who want to learn Spanish or want to improve our Spanish skills. All these events are free, by the way. Free parking, free membership, great place to hang out if you're older. Spanish class at 1 o'clock. Super Agers also at 1 o'clock. This is for advanced tech tips for those of us older folks who love tech. New World, New Skills at 2:15 for those of us who need to learn how to use our tech. Sometimes the kids, the grandkids give away their old gear, but don't teach. They might not have the patience or the time to teach how to use the gear. So you can take your new-ish gear, laptop, iPad, smartphone, whatever, to the Senior Center. You don't have to register. Just stop by and learn how to use it. Okay, and again, it's 2:15. Lifeline dancers, 3:30 in the exercise room. So if you like line dancing, definitely stop by for that. And then tomorrow morning, open arts from 9 until 12:30 in the art studio. And basically that is where you bring an art project or, just might want to stop by and just do some painting or whatever. Get some art done. Express yourself, maybe cool out a little bit. Also, they're going to have Talk Back Thursdays at 9:30, tips for smartphone and computer users. Keep It Moving, gentle exercise at 10:15 tomorrow. Intermediate African dance at 11:30. That should be really fun. And then African drumming at 12:30. Now let's scroll down to especially. Oh, I wanted to point out. So I was at the Durham Center for Senior Life just a few minutes ago, and I noticed that they had 7 fans sitting in the support services office. I was telling you about the fan program, so the heat relief program. So you call or just stop by and you can get a free box fan. I did notice 7 in the office. And I also noticed while I was standing there, they give away pull-ups, the adult adult diapers. They have those too. So definitely call for information on that as well. Okay, let's see what else. Let me look at the special events and see if there are any special events today. Painting with Police. Hopefully you already signed up for that because it starts at 12:30 in 5 minutes. So I hope you signed up for that. If you missed out this month, they'll have it next month. But basically, once a month, there's like a 3-hour period where you can paint with police officers and just chill out. Maybe you want to talk to the police about something that's on your mind. But it's just a nice way to just hang out and do some painting with local police officers. Really cool. Let's see. Durham County Veteran Services, hopefully you register for this as well. So they do this a couple of times a month where on certain Wednesdays from 1 until 3, military veterans can talk to someone and find out what benefits they have already earned and didn't know about or forgot about. So you or your family member or whoever was in the military can learn what benefits that you are eligible for. So it's going to be today from 1 until 3. I'm guessing all the spots are probably taken, but you can call and find out. 919-688-8247. And if they're not all taken, maybe they'll give you a spot. Otherwise, you might have to wait for the next time. Now, tomorrow, the Durham Volunteer Network Speaker Series is from 12:30 until 1:30. This is where you can learn about volunteer opportunities. Maybe you want to volunteer for someone you don't know where. So RSVP, which is the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, they'll be the ones who are giving their presentation tomorrow at 12:30. And you do have to register, but it's a great way to find out. Now, let me just tell you about RSVP just a little bit. They have lots of different places where seniors volunteer their services. I know they're in the schools. I know school's out, but they do volunteer in the schools where they have one-on-one meetings with little ones, and they help them with their reading, with their math skills, and that sort of thing. So you might want to come out tomorrow and learn about RSVP. Okay, I think that's it. Let's now go to the Let's Go calendar of events page. Let's see what's on the docket today for the Bull City. Today's the 17th. There we are. If you happen to be in the area and can make it to, I'm so goofy. I never did click on the link. Okay, that's the link to join me on camera from StreamYard. Okay, but anyway, Catholic Charities runs the Durham Community Food Pantry. They're only open until 1, but they're at 2020 Chapel Hill Road. They're between the new Lincoln Community Health Center and the Scrap Exchange. Basically, you go in, it's from 10 to 1. You go in, you talk to a social worker, and then you get a bunch of food, groceries for your family. Let them know if you all don't eat certain things. Also, you can get pull-ups. They have diapers, newborn to toddler, and then big ones for adults. Also, if you need anything else, like clothing for your kids or whatever, let them know. Just ask, because they might have it out back. They have a lot of things out back that's not on display up front. So ask for that. Now, if you can't make it by 1, I understand. They are open on Wednesdays also from 5 until 7. And then tomorrow, they'll be open again from 10 until 1. Now, if you like music and you love jazz, Boxyard RTP will be featuring jazz guitarist Kevin Van Zandt. I've heard him in person. Actually, I heard him at Streets at South Point. Great guitarist. So he's in concert right now until 2 o'clock. Boxyard RTP is an outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Totally free. He'll be playing till 2. Have a few dollars on you because you will smell delicious food. You might want to buy lunch while you're at it. Now, St. Joseph AME Church, 2521 Fayetteville Street, they're going to have a grocery giveaway today from 2 until 3. So you might want to stop by if you need groceries. The Wednesday Durham Farmers Market is open in Durham Central Park. That's going to be from 3 until 6, where you can buy not just fruits and vegetables, but also bakery-made breads and pastries, and sometimes they have plant starts. It might be too late to plant things. I'm not sure, not really sure. Also, if you have those tokens, you can double your money with the tokens. And also remember, if you're used to taking the kiddies and they're running back and forth across the street on Saturdays because they close off Foster Street on Saturdays, they don't close off Foster Street on Wednesdays. So just keep that in mind and keep little kids safe. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals today from 3 until 6. I saw 𝗕𝗧𝗬𝗧's car out there, so I'm pretty sure they will be giving away meals. I think he was having maybe some difficulties last week, and they weren't open every day last week, but I'm pretty sure everything's cool now. I saw the car out there, so they will be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. They're located at 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill. And I already read this one. Renew Wellness, their knee pain seminar at O2 Fitness, 3103 Shannon Road, starting at 4:45, and it's free. Kings Park International Church, 1305 Odyssey Drive, which is right off of Highway 55. They're going to have not just a food pantry, but also clothing closet, so you can get some groceries, and you can get an outfit also if you're getting back on your feet and you need to look nice for job interviews or whatever. Definitely stop by Kings Park International Church between 5 and 6. It's game night at Boxyard RTP, 5:30 to 8:30. Again, it's an outdoor venue, 900 Park Offices Drive, and it'll probably be a little cooler by then, hopefully. It's free, and of course, you will be surrounded by venues that sell food and beverages. Let's see. Now, if you want to sit in air-conditioned splendor, watch a Japanese monster movie, then feel free to go to the Carolina Theater of Durham's, enjoy the Carolina Theater of Durham's Kaiju Quest film series. Tonight's movie, Godzilla versus, I hope I say this right, Mecha. It looks like Mecha, but it might be Mecha because of like technology. I don't know. Mecha Godzilla 2. So that's going to be today at 7 o'clock in Cinema One. So tickets are only $10, and I do have a link, so you can go ahead and get your ticket in advance. So this is going to be a Japanese monster movie classic with English subtitles. So it should be really, really fun to hear the original Japanese. That should be really fun. Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla 2. Now, I know it's a little warm, but the Carolina Godzilla, they're not going to like that. Carolina Godiva Track Club. They're going to have their summer track long distance night at the Durham Academy Upper School, 3601 Ridge Road. So this is for people who love to run, experienced runners, and anyone who wants to try their hand at long distance running. So you can run or walk as many events as you would like. They're going to have like the mile run, 200-meter mile race walk, 800-meter race walk, and a 5K. It's family friendly, totally free. You don't have to register, just show up at Durham Academy Upper School, 3601. So they'll be running from 7 until 9. So it'll definitely be cooler by then. So all I'm going to say, they'll probably have water there, but I'm going to really insist that if you plan to go here and run on a hot day like today, take your water bottle. Definitely take, just in case they don't have water for you, definitely stay hydrated. Okay. Studio Motif Durham, 3206 Guest Road. They're going to have a Sunset Groove R&B jam session. Now that sounds sweet. That's going to be from 7 until 11. We can enjoy an evening of soul music, food, and beverages. It's free admission, and I'm guessing food and beverages will be for sale. But yeah, free admission. Yeah, definitely enjoy a really cool night out listening to some great music. It says jam session, so I guess you can join in too. That should be really nice. Now, here's a very special jazzy musical performance. Um, Talking about dance, though, dance and music. So, the American Dance Festival, they're presenting urban bush women in a jazzy musical performance called Scat, the complex lives of Al and Dot at the Reynolds Industries Theater, 125 Science Drive. That's going to be tonight at 7:30. So they're going to have an original jazz score performed by a live band while the dancers are performing. That should be really, really cool. So this particular work explores what happens when dreams encounter the realities of American life in the 1940s and 50s. So I already know the jazz is going to be on point. Tickets will range from $35 to $54, so that you can click and see what it's all about and make your purchase. All righty, that is it. Let's check the weather real quick. Let's see. I can feel the heat. My ceiling fan is on. Thank goodness I've got one. It's 90 degrees right now. It's going up to 93. The sun just popped out. I think it's going to be playing peekaboo much of the afternoon. Now it says, strangely enough, 50% chance of thunderstorms. And when I check the hourly precipitation, it doesn't, it's nowhere to be found. I don't know. But I guess if it suddenly gets cloudy, you'll know maybe rain's coming. But yeah, 50% chance of actual storms, thunderstorms. So just be ready for that. Maybe take your, it's too hot for a jacket, so you might want to take your umbrella. And then tomorrow is really cooling down. The high is only going to be 89 degrees, but there's going to be a 65% chance of rain. And then Friday, 88 with a 40% chance of rain. Hoping and praying that it doesn't rain on Friday, because that's third Friday. It's all the fun is downtown. So anyway, in a cool weekend, 87 and 86 respectively. With that, have a beautiful day. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangouts. Ciao for now.